There are more things that we can do to help people get in the door, create value, help them solve one problem, get them past one step, and get them going. Help them be successful. Help them get unstuck.
Welcome to the Marketing for the Culture podcast, powered by the African American Marketing Association. Each week, we'll bring you an insightful conversation from some of the best experts in our industry on how to advance our career. Join the collective of Black marketers across the world, advancing their brand as we work towards creating a collaborative community.
Yo, what's going on? What's happening? What up, though? It's your homie CL Palmer, aka CL Pod Gang, here with another edition of Marketing for the Culture. And unfortunately today, Michelle could not be with me. She had a speaking engagement and we are in between interviews. So I wanted to jump in here in between, hopefully give a little bit of value for the entire community and, make somebody at least 1% smaller. That's my aim today. So today I want to talk about how you can scale down your business and use the Fiverr framework and business model to make a little bit more money. Now, you might be saying, see, I'm not going to put my business up for $5. I'm not doing anything for $5. I'm not saying that you have to do anything for $5, but you can get more business going if you think about how you can offer more value. So before I get into that, I want to give a big shout out to all the AMA members, all the YouTube subscribers, all the social media followers, because right now it's official. The Marketing for the Culture Summit 2022 is happening on May 12th. Now, this is not the official announcement, but it's the first time that we talked about it on the podcast, so that kind of makes it official. I am very excited. We will let you know when the details are available. Nothing is in stone except for the date right now. But when everything comes together, be sure that you are in the building. Now, got that out the way. Big shout out to Michelle and everybody she has been working with to get this thing together. So let's talk about how to scale your business down so you can make more money. And to begin, I want to talk about brakes. I want to talk about car maintenance. Now, why would I want to talk about brakes? That's because the brake shop, of all the maintenance options that you can take to get your car fixed, the brake shop is the only one that appeals to one thing to get you in the door. Now, they definitely offer things like oil changes, fixing light bulbs, fixture fluids, alignments, you name it. They pretty much do everything there at a brake shop. But why is it that they choose that as the top thing to advertise? It's because they can advertise the $99 brake job. It's a nice round number, a little bit under $100. You know it's going to be more. But that nice round figure gets you in the door. And when you think about car maintenance, what's $99? You can't pass it up when you really think about it. Even though you have a car that probably is going to have brakes that cost a little bit more, but just that part of it, it gets you in there. And then on top of that, you probably need an oil change. You probably need windshield wiper fluid. You might have a tail light out. Who knows? You'll get it all fixed there, and you'll probably end up spending $400 or $500 by the end of it. Now, why is this like Fiverr? They get you in the door for $5. Now, the thing is, it's the same way. If you go look for a logo and think you're going to get your source file, which you need to put it on a t-shirt, to put on your stationery, you need your source file. That's going to cost you at least another $30. So yes, that $5 is now $35 because actually what you needed cost $35. And let's say, for example, you just don't need a logo. You need a branding package. You need a logo. You need stationery. You need a letterhead. You need a business card. You need social media banners. You need a banner for your website. These are all things that you end up needing, but the $5 for the logo gets you in the door. So I want you to think about what your business can do that's just one step of the way to get people in the door. Not just laid it out for the logos, but if you think about a video editor, if you went after YouTubers and said, I offer great video editing services at a decent price, how could you get them in the door to do a little bit of business? How about a great YouTube end screen? Something that every YouTuber needs, and it gets them in the door to start doing business. Imagine if you could get them to get an amazing YouTube end screen and not just a template. They would value you at what you could do beyond that when it's time for them to upgrade. What if that end screen is the thing that ends up converting them from 100 subscribers to 500? You could be the key and you don't even know it. But the thing is, a lot of us get caught up in my price is my price. But if we start to take bits and pieces of our business and we could just get in the door with more people. So if you're charging thousands, if you're booked for the next 2 years, your business is doing $200,000 to $500,000 a year, this conversation isn't really for you, but it applies. If you do offer a $500,000 experience, is there something that they could do that will get them in the door for $1,500? If you charge $10,000, is there something that they could get in the door for $250? Like, is there one thing that you could take your business, take one piece out of, and offer it so more people could get in the door? And I know it works because me, myself, I'm a level 2 Fiverr seller, and it's actually happened to me. Someone came in, the first time they spent $5. Loved it. Loved it. They came back. They spent $150 the second time. Loved it. Loved everything. And then they came back a third time. Spent over $1,600 and loved everything that I did for them. Now, this does not happen very often, but it does happen. And the fact of the matter is, the $5 gets people in the door. And that's all I want people to understand is there are more things that we can do to help people get in the door, create value, help them solve one problem, get them past one step, and get them going. Help them be successful. Help them get unstuck. This is all I'm saying. And I think it would do the world some good if you were able to share your genius with as many people as possible. Is that so much? Am I asking a lot? I don't think I am. And I mean, really, we always talk about trying to make the world a better place, spread more joy. And what's so bad about spreading a little joy and getting paid for it? It's not the worst concept, especially when someone gets into your ecosphere and you can introduce them to every single thing that you do. But they have to get in the door. So that's all I have for today. I appreciate everybody out there listening and watching. Hopefully this has been of value to you. If it has, please share, subscribe, follow the podcast on your favorite podcast platform. And man, we love y'all and we out here. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Marketing for the Culture podcast. If you haven't already, please subscribe, whether it's on Apple, Google, Spotify, or your favorite podcast platform. And of course, our videos are on YouTube. If you have a moment, feel free to give us a rate, review, or just comment. We appreciate our sponsors for their continuous support. Also, if you're interested in learning more about our sponsors or becoming a member of the African American Marketing Association, visit aa-ma.org.